So, as Stephen's just said, we've made a circle. Only problem is, like I said, the other one's only a 10 foot, this is a 12. You can see how big this one's actually going to be. Not only that, this one seems actually higher off the ground compared to the other one was. I don't know if the bigger they get, the higher they get, if that makes sense.
Where are you going? Can I come to? Tell me you don't walk away. Ooh, don't walk away. I wanna hear you say don't walk away. Tell me these are the words that I need to hear. Where are you going? Can I come to? Tell me you don't walk away. Ooh, don't walk away. Tell me you don't walk away. Ooh, don't walk away.
Good morning everyone, welcome to Saturday. How are we all doing today? Hope everyone's got some nice plans for this weekend. Not too quite sure what we're doing, and it all depends on them. We're going to try and take them out, either just for a walk or even if it's just for try and get them in the car for a drive. So because he used to love the car, he used to just couldn't wait to get in the car, but like I said, now with anxiety, he just doesn't want to do anything, bless him. So I know some of it could be behaviour, which, and then obviously but some of it is the anxiety, because well, he stopped doing things he absolutely loved. But anyway, yeah, so we're just going to see what we can happen with there. See if we can see if we try and get his trampoline up for him this weekend as well, because he did love his trampoline. But anyway, Sam is upstairs playing on his PlayStation. I think he's playing one of his singing games because I can hear him actually singing every so often, bless him. And he's also dancing away, so it's either that or just dance he's playing up there. So I might go check on him and see what he's actually doing. So, yeah, and also Stephen said he's, because obviously we need to go shopping. So we're going to try and do that hopefully one day in the week. Fingers crossed if Ben goes to school, because we try to get delivery slots and they're all booked up like crazy. So Steve says he's going to get a few bits from work. We don't need an awful lot anyway, because we done a big massive shop last week. So just things like potatoes and bananas, that sort of thing really. So anyway guys, yeah, so we're going to go and check what Sam is doing, and I'll check in with you later. So yes, just going to do a quick M&S shopping haul for you. As obviously this is what Stephen brought home from work. It's quite funny, he was FaceTiming me, or what do you want, what do you want, what do you want? And obviously the signal up there wasn't that great. So this is just hopefully should last just a few days until we can get out and do a big proper shop. Hopefully fingers crossed and get one done Wednesday. Because obviously Stephen's off Wednesday, so Ben should do a full day. Hopefully fingers crossed we can get back to school on Monday, then we can probably do a shop Monday, but definitely going to try and do a shop on Wednesday. Go to Iceland, I think, because the freezer needs filling up. So anyway, yeah, so obviously we've got 2 packets of the Maris pipe of potatoes. These potatoes are really nice, and obviously when we have things like roast dinners, the roast potatoes and things. Got some cooking onions here for when we have things like pasta, because obviously we do put leeks in it as well, but we try and mix it up for the kids and things. Got some of these made without chicken, tempura chicken thing. Ben absolutely loved these, and these were on offer actually 3 for £10. I think Simon said they were. So on the planning date 25th, so I might keep one out, and you can actually cook them from frozen as well, so obviously keep one out and put 2 in the freezer for him. The big oranges, they were reduced to £1.84. They weren't too bad at all actually, to be honest with you. We found some mango in the freezer and also some pineapple, so I do some mango, pineapple and orange smoothies, but that'd be quite nice. And then got some little oranges as well. So hopefully fingers crossed if Ben gets to school next week, take him with them. Also 2 bottles of the Coke Zero, some little Melton Mowbray pork pies, 2 packets of Discos. Obviously got some pasta sauce here for us and have pasta. These look quite nice, don't they? They are Count on Us, some little chocolate trifle type things. See, they're reduced 96p. Got some rosé verde salad. That salad is really, really nice. Got some of these little wild bean cookies. That's what Sammy's been eyeing up since Stephen brought them home and put them on the table. Potatoes, they're really nice. I've got 2 packets as well. I've got some of the raspberry yum yums. Some bacon, which is just £1.24. I'll finally use that up today because obviously I'm doing a crispy chicken and bacon salad for us for tea. Some of that's something totally different. Again, got some tomatoes because Ben likes taking them to school with him. And again, having them in our salad later on. Some yum-yums, which, again, Sammy's being eyeing up because he loves the yum-yums. He takes these to school with him as well. And I think this week, I don't think he needs a packed lunch with him this week. I know next week he will, so he'll probably take some of them with him. Again, he's got macaroni cheese here for his lunch, which he wants. Chicken and tomato basil. No, tomato and basil spaghetti, which is going to have for my lunch in a minute. Chicken and mushroom risotto, which Stephen's going to have. Ben's got a lasagna in the freezer. Got a sticky toffee pudding dessert for 2. That looks really, really nice. Got some coleslaw again when we have our salad later on. Got some apples again, so hopefully fingers crossed when Ben goes to school maybe next week, we can take them with him. Got some seeds, got some mashed potato. I don't know what he brought that for, I really, really don't know. Some mushroom obviously when we do the pasta. Some pasta for us. Because obviously Ben's got loads, and because obviously when Morrison's had their gluten-free range on offer for half price, stocked up on pastas for him. Just as well because it looks like we won't go into national lockdown, so he's just got plain for him. And obviously then got some chicken for the pasta as well. What do you want then, sweet Tom? What do you want? You want your macaroni cheese?
Yeah.
Yeah. How is your nose now, sweetheart?
Alright.
Because we woke up with a nosebleed this morning, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the thing, because when he gets a cold, bless him, you always get a nosebleed afterwards.
Yeah.
So that's what you woke me up with this morning. Mummy, I got a nosebleed. So yeah, as you can see, Stephen's putting up Ben's new trampoline. We thought, well, it's a lovely weather out here, wasn't it? So, I mean, so Ben's happy. He's there watching the Everton West Brom, is it, game? I know it was 2-2 just a minute ago, so he's quite happy there watching that. So is this quite simple foot forward? I hope so. I've got my concerns. It's not going to fit in this gap, is it? Can see that straight away.
The other one never did.
No. Well, this is a 12 foot, isn't it? This one. I know this old one was a 10 foot, so it is a bit bigger. And so the fun part would be when you had to put all the netting and stuff around it and put all the springs on, wasn't it? But if you didn't get all finished this afternoon, you could finish it off for him for tomorrow, couldn't you? So the instructions quite simple and straightforward as well, or?
Well, I hope so.
What's the matter now? You put that on wrong. Don't stand on there. Can you bet on there, bless him, he's watching the noises of sheep. So what's that? It's obviously, it's a 12 foot, it's a 4-leg one, yeah. It's a 72 springs. That'd be fun putting them together. Okay, does mostly have one with 110 springs on it. So that'd be a nightmare to put together. So it looks quite self-explanatory anyway, doesn't it? So yeah. Alicia, what's this for, by the way? What's this thing for? What's it for, really? What's a bogey pillar? Is it for the springs? Okay. I think you know what you're doing. I think I'll let you to. I'll leave you to because you know what you're doing. Stuff like that. So there you go. It's about putting the net on, isn't it? This one here, yeah. So also that's a net in. I'll take it. That's a net. What's this thing? What's that thing? Is that the cover or is that a cover?
No.
Is that a cover? Said we've made a circle. Only problem is, like I said, the other one was only a 10 foot. This is a 12. You can see how big this one's actually going to be. Not only that, this one seems actually higher off the ground compared to his other one was. I don't know if the bigger they get, the higher they get. If that makes sense. Only thing I think of, again, my washing line is going to have to go because otherwise it's not going to spin round and things like that. When with Ben's trampoline, This old one used to struggle, so this, it will definitely struggle a lot more there, because obviously up here it's a bit more flatter up here than it is down there. So Stephen and Sam are just going to get the springs. That'd be fun. That'd be a fun job now, putting all the springs on.
Pull it.
You got 70. I think that's about 75 springs. You got put on there. We got the old ones still. They should fit.
Right, that should be fun.
It should be fun, shouldn't it? And how you got to put the mat on first, though?
You put this thing on first, and then you put the mat round.
Okay. And then comes the fun part, then the building up the poles, which is another box, the enclosure and things like that. So. The trampoline is up now, and tell you what, you can see it is loads bigger than the other one. It's only 2 foot bigger, but it seems a lot bigger. Well, it's probably because you've got like put the enclosure on and things, stuff like that. But one thing I don't like is with this net in here. Oh yeah, with the sticks. So with the old one, there was like the ties were attached to it here, but they're not actually. They're like little hook under here. You have to hook it up, so it's quite easy liftable. This is so. Anyway, well, that's a lot of nuts and bolts and things, isn't it? Again, that's crazy, all that lot. So I take it these are all your poles and things and stuff like that. So how does the net actually attach? Is it attached over or something? Or well, there you go. So it looks quite simple, doesn't it? Self-explanatory and stuff like that. So and hopefully once it's all put together, put Ben out on it, and he'll enjoy it because. Bless him, we just changed him. We saw it, didn't you? Have a nice big smile on his face. So hopefully he'll enjoy this one.
I don't like this bit.
Why?
Because this is the bit that gets on my nerves.
What bit's that? Why?
Putting all these nuts and bolts in. Look at them all.
There's loads, isn't there? What have you got to do?
Create a ring piece.
You got to create a ring piece.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you got to put the things on it.
What do you mean things on there? I don't know. But anyway, so let's go and leave you to it. I'm gonna make a cup of tea.
Good, the feet touch the floor because I don't want them sticking all the way up to the sky.
I was going to say actually, this version you have to climb right up here. Because I said this is a lot harder than the other one anyway.
Well then guys, that brings Saturday's vlog to a close, and nice little challenge that was, doing that trampoline. As you can see out the window there, I've got the side bits on, ready to put the other bits on tomorrow, and then the netting round. And yeah, should be fun doing that tomorrow. Yeah, hopefully we're going to get Ben on it as soon as it's done, and see how he reacts to it. And yeah, hopefully he will be alright. He's been alright today in theory. I know we haven't really been out. We only got to see how it goes, guys, really, because you never know. It just could be a passing phase with him, which could change, or it just might continue. I have no idea. But anyway, it's like we haven't had him today, isn't it, Cheryl?
Yeah, because obviously he's, like I said before, he classes home and his bedroom as a safe space. It's really taken away from that safe space, you know what I mean? But so he's been quite happy this afternoon watching the football all afternoon, hasn't he? So yeah.
Anyway guys, yep, that does it on a Saturday. So thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you tomorrow for Sunday. Bye.
Bye.
Where are you?